Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, February 14, 2012. U.S. broker Guy Carpenter announced that its revenues have topped $1 billion for 2011. Good news for Brian Dupereau. There was a strong earthquake in Japan yesterday. Actually, it was today. It was a 6.0. It was about 100 miles northeast of Tokyo, right up by the Fukushima nuclear plant. Buildings swayed in downtown Tokyo for about a minute. There was no damage to the nuclear plant, apparently, nor was there any tsunami action. There was also a big earthquake yesterday in Northern California, about 240 miles north of San Francisco. It was a 5.6. It was up by the Oregon border. It was felt for about a 100-mile radius, no damage or injuries. Lloyd's of London this morning estimated net claims of about $2.2 billion as a result of the floods in Thailand last year. Lloyd said that the event was not expected to lead to any material claim on the central fund. Its CEO, Richard Ward, said, quote, "Paying these claims is within the normal course of business for us." Japanese insurer Mitsui Sumitomo warned investors that its net losses have climbed from 1.67 billion US up to over 3 billion, largely as a result of the Thai floods. While the credit ratings agencies have struck again, today it was Moody's, not Standard & Poor's. Moody's downgraded the debt ratings of 6 European countries. They also put the outlooks of the AAA ratings of France, England, and Austria onto negative. This is all, of course, over Eurozone debt fears. The credit ratings of Slovakia, Slovenia, and Malta were also downgraded. Moody said that Germany's top-tier rating remains AAA, and they also said, this is very interesting, that the Eurozone's bailout fund, the European Financial Stability Fund, still has a AAA rating. Figure that out. Buried in the Obama budget that went up to Capitol Hill yesterday was once again a call for disallowing the deduction for excess non-taxed reinsurance premiums paid to affiliates, the so-called Bermuda loophole. This was sent up again last year, and it was sent back without being acted upon. This is vociferously opposed by the industry, except for Bill Berkley. The Israeli Defense Minister Ehud Barak is traveling. He's in Singapore today, but that didn't stop him yesterday from blaming Tehran for the 2 attacks on Israeli diplomats in Georgia and in India yesterday. There was another sort of incident today in downtown Bangkok. An Iranian ended up blowing his own legs off when he was trying to detonate a bomb. Israel is on a heightened security alert today. The American nuclear aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln transited the Gulf of Hormuz this morning through the straits without any incident from the Iranians. In Rio de Janeiro, the police have temporarily suspended their strike 1 week ahead of Carnival. They're going to pick the strike up again after the Carnival. This had been a serious incident. In fact, their fraternal brothers up in the state of Bahia went on strike as well, and it saw a doubling of the murder rate in the capital of Salvador. In Washington this week, the new Chinese leader Xi Jinping is in town. He's got a meeting today at the Oval Office with President Obama. The 58-year-old Mr. Xi is expected to take over as Chinese president later this year. He's making a trip around the U.S. He's going to see a Laker game, a basketball game out in Los Angeles, and he's also going to visit Iowa, where he stayed for a week about 15 years ago. Mr. Xi has had his family go to school in the United States, and he too attended school here. It's expected that he'll be a little bit of a perhaps more charismatic character than Mr. Hu Jintao. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll get back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.